So the program continues now with the men's sprint, and this is the ride-off for the bronze medal. It's between Jens Fiedler of Germany and Florian Rousseau from France. We've already had match A, and Florian Rousseau was the winner there. So Rousseau is the man that will take the bronze medal if he was to win this. And I'd just like to say a very big thank you to Bradley Wiggins, the man that won the silver medal in the team pursuit last night, for his input on the points. His experience and knowledge was very, very useful indeed. And Bradley, good luck with your future career, and let's hope that that wrist is well, back to normal pretty quick, eh?
Yeah, thanks a lot. Got to have another operation in 2 weeks' time to take the pins out, so everything should be healed up and in time for next year. So.
And then a little bit of a rest, and then we're into the Commonwealth Games presumably next year.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be riding the Commonwealth Games yet. I don't know what my commitments are going to be to La France de Jour, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see, and maybe riding the Tour. So.
You're a young man with a big future, and we wish you every success. Thank you very much, Bradley Wiggins. Let's concentrate now on the sprint. And here we go. It's Jens Fiedler, the man that is leading, being followed by Florian Rousseau from France.
So Rousseau already won up in this fight for the bronze medal. So Rousseau on the back with the white helmet. Former Olympic champion and world champion. There's a little picture in the box there of the French coach on the film. Jens Fiedler. So Rousseau makes the move, wants to lead out, wants to get to the front, takes it down on the inside. He's looking. They go down the back straight. Little picture there, the German coach. Obviously Fiedler has to do something. He's one down. He's got to get this if he wants the bronze medal. Rousseau's looking the whole time.
And it is Rousseau at the front. Fiedler, he's going to have to really find something special to get on terms with the former Olympic kilometre champion. Can the man from Berlin do it? It certainly would be an achievement to square the issue. I can't see it, no. Rousseau takes that in emphatic style. 11.070 to go 2 up. And it is Florian Rousseau that will win a bronze medal here at these World Championships. Such a talent, Rousseau.
Big talent. See the slow-mo again. This is the move he made. Just like a chess game. And you're going for the king. Wanted to take the front. Back to the slow-mo. Down on the inside. Full power on. Jens Fiedler's trying to get over him. But look under the arm. He's got to go all the way to the line. You've got to drive it. Bronze medal in the bag. So it's going to definitely be gold, silver and bronze for the French, but who's going to get the gold medal?
Well, who is going to get the gold medal, Russell?
Laurent Gane.
I think you're probably right there. Do you remember last year? He was in the well of the track, wasn't he, when him and Chiappo were having a bit of a scrap on the banking? Do you remember that?
Down they went. Sorry, down Gane went, but not Kappa. Yeah, and of course he got disqualified by the judges.
He wasn't too happy, was he?
The Manchester crowd absolutely loved it, went wild. So there's our bronze medalist. But back to the big final here.
Who's going to collect gold? Arnaud Tournant of France, already with 2 gold medals in his pocket, in fact, because he's won the kilometre and he's also won the Olympic sprint. And Laurent Gane has got 1 gold medal so far from the Olympic sprint. Now then, Laurent Gane leads. He's tidied up match A. Let me just repeat for ID purposes, if you're watching, to try and work out who is who once they start rolling. Gane, that you're looking at on the outside there, is not wearing socks. And his opponent, there he is, the big man, Tournant, has a white flash on the helmet. He's also got some blue overshoes.
And of course, Tournant was the big favourite for the Olympics in the kilometre. But of course, it went all wrong that particular day. And all right for Jason Queally of Great Britain. As we speak, he's in America. So, down on the inside, Gane, former world champion in the sprint. Already winner of a world title this week in the Olympic sprint, with his teammate behind, Tournant, with the blue overshoes. This week, he's already twice world champion. But he's 1 down.
So right on the front then is Gane.
Big gap left by Tournant.
Actually, that is quite good because he's unsighted, isn't he? You can't see him.
Yeah, but at this stage, the fact is if Gane made a move, I know Tournant's in a
better position there.
And also a kilo rider, but Tournant's got to do something. Is he going to ride it from the front, or is he going to take him from behind? At the moment, he's happy to ride second wheel.
If he could just get down that bank and use the height to get the gear going, being a kilo man, he might just put Gane under pressure.
Remember, these two are really good friends, good teammates. They travel all around the world together, but this is for the gold medal. This is for the World Championship jersey. Both these guys have had it before. Here we go. 250 metres to go, so Gane's down on the inside. Tournant's got to do something here.
He's not going to do it, I'm afraid, because Gane is the powerhouse when it comes to sprinting. Here comes Tournant with the challenge. Well, I've got it all wrong, haven't I? Tournant is going to get over the top, but can Gane come back? Oh, no, he can't. Tournant has got it. I never thought he would do it that way. 1-1.
Absolutely fabulous. Last 200 a 10.892. This is great for the world title. It's now 1 each. They've got to ride it again. And obviously the high is going to be with Tournant. He got absolutely hammered in the first one for the gold medal. So he probably went back to the drawing board. Remember, these guys have had a rest about 45 minutes because the points race has been on, and Tournant's come out. Just look at the power he turns on. Honestly, it's just like two different motor cars. This is incredible. Look at the strength of Tournant.
Gane tries to come back.
He tries to come back, but he just hasn't got it. Look, his head goes down. He thinks, damn, what did I do wrong?
I'll tell you what he did wrong. He set up a third meeting, and I don't tell you, Tournant I think is the stronger.
Slow-mo again. Look, nice and fair. Just like dog racing, they're in their lanes, no Mickey Mouse. And look, down the home straight, 40 miles an hour plus down there. Last 200 metres.
Caption confirms then that it is now 1-1. They'll have the obligatory time to rest before they come back to decide who will win. Can you just have a look there? I don't think Tournant has ever won a medal of any colour in the sprint.
Spacious.
Well, these are the two competitors that will be coming out onto the track in a few moments' time for match C to decide who is going to be the world sprint champion. They are Arnaud Tournant of France and, of course, his fellow countryman Laurent Gane. Now, let me tell you that Gane got the first one, and then this big fella here, who I must admit, I didn't think he was going to beat Gane because he's the former world sprint champion. But Tournant, who's the world kilometre champion, got on turf. There's a famous face. Look at that on the right. That is Rick Van Looy, the original king of the classics. My goodness me, he looks fit as well. And on the left is Rick van Steenbergen, the man that's won more 6 days than anybody before Mr. Serkou came.
And in the middle is Reese, winner of the World Point Race Championship.
I tell you what a collection. I'd like to get those autographs. Dear, oh dear, some stars here. Rick Van Looy, you know, he was world professional road champion 3 times. So was Rick van Steenbergen. Certainly provided some bike riders, Belgium, haven't they?
I'm just looking at the two riders now. With Tournant closest to us. There's Tournant there. Look at the concentration. You've got to really think about it. You've got to think, right, how am I going to win this race? How am I going to beat my teammate? I know I can do it. I've just got to get everything perfect. Doesn't matter what he does, I can do it that 2%, 3%, 4% better.
This is when the adrenaline really does begin to pump.
But also, you've got to stay relaxed. You've got to focus. You've got to think back into the mind and think, yes, I know how I can do it.
Gane was the world champion in Berlin in 1999. That's him on the right. Tournant on the left, the specialist for the kilometre, has actually never won a medal in the world sprint title, although he's been 4 times the champion for the kilometre. That'd be a superb double, wouldn't it, to tidy up the kilometre and the sprint. So much at stake here. So nervous moments. Let me just tell you while these two are sitting there that there's another day to go in these World Track Championships from the Sports Palace in Antwerp, and of course Eurosport right there trackside in the saddle. Russell Williams, myself, Hugh Porter, and tomorrow the final day. We have still more finals to decide. The women's points race, and for me then one of the most exciting races of all, the Madison, when it's just like the points race we've had, except that they are teams. And then of course we've got the Keirin.
There's a little nod there. It reminds me of the boxers just want to get into the ring. Just a little nod to say, yes, I'm ready to go. Or just like in the martial arts before you go onto the mat.
Daniel Model then holding one of the riders. Looks like Gane, it is. People here are standing up. They do not want to miss one pedal rev of this, because it is match C of the sprint final to decide who is going to be the world champion, between Laurent Gane and Arnaud Tournant of France. Gane drew first blood to take match A, and then the big man, well, he came back using all that strength to good effect to win match B. They're 1-1. They've both been on the rollers. They've just both been relaxing. And now it's all to play for.
It's all to play for. It all comes down to the legs and the mind. Both these riders have to sack the same bicycle, worth probably about £5,000. Both got the same special wheels, special tyres. It all comes down to what they've done in training. As you can see there, they're just thinking, I'm going to win this. Both these riders. How do I beat my opponent? Should I ride from the front? What about if he takes the front?
See that, shaking himself to say, come on, get on with the job. Gane at the front, Tournant second wheel.
You can recognise Tournant as second wheel because he's got the blue socks over his shoes and he's got a little goatee beard.
And the two white flashes on the front of his helmet as well, if we get a head on.
So Tournant at the back, he's going for the treble. He's already won the kilometre. He's already won the Olympic sprint. Can he possibly win the individual title? Gane, also part of the Olympic team, Olympic sprint team, so he's got a world championship jersey. He's at the front, former world champion in this event.
Nerves of steel these sprinters have, and their reflexes are razor sharp.
And the French have got a fantastic cycling academy. They've got good road riders, mountain bike riders, and this is the best track riders in the world. But who's going to get the gold?
Well, I must admit, if I was a betting man, I wouldn't know which way to go.
So Tournant at the back makes a little move, starts to dive, and he's flicked down. He's going to take control of the race. He's saying to himself, I'm the kilo rider. Coming down the home straight, there's going to be one to go. He hit the line now, 250 metres. This is Tournant. Gane's coming after him.
And I tell you what, he's got his work to do here, Gane, because the kilometre specialist is on the front. Here comes Gane with that incredible acceleration, trying to come onto the shoulder of Tournant. Tournant's going to get it. Tournant takes it. Whoa! Arnaud Tournant makes it 3 gold medals here at the World Championships. He's the world sprint champion, the world kilometre champion, and a member of the gold medal Olympic sprint team. That is a staggering performance. Closing 200 metres.
Of 10.572. Hopefully we see a slow-mo there, just see the power of that man.
But once that gap was open, really Gane was in trouble, wasn't he? Because he's got that incredible power that he can sustain over 3 laps.
Yeah, I think Tournant's there. He's shaking his head. He can't believe himself. He committed himself. He dived down the banking.
Tactical error, I think, by Gane.
It's always easy to say afterwards, but I mean, Gane did come at him. He left a gap, he did run at him, and all of a sudden he started to get level, but then just couldn't hold on to it. Here he goes here. Tournant was on the front with the blue overshoes. Gane's running at him. This is the last banking. Gane's still coming at him, still coming, but all of a sudden the legs are starting to block. He can't go any faster, and he's still half a bite down. Now he's got to fight all the way to the line, but Tournant just on the inside says, at the line. Yes. Going back again. This is where he made the move, Tournant. He was hanging back, he dived down.
Gave him too much daylight, didn't he?
So Tournant on the front, down on the inside, giving it everything now. This is the max. And Gane just can't get over the top. So good for Tournant, good for France.
Oh, what a ride.
So France get first, second and third in the individual sprint world title.
Tremendous.
They had 3 riders in the event and took all the medals.
They were the first 3, remember, in the time trial, so they were in the top 3 seeded places. And they've never gone wrong since. They've been absolutely in control of the competition.
There's the French coach there for Tournant. And he's actually done that 3 times this week. 3 times this man here on the inside, number 81, has won a world title.
You've got to be fit to be a coach when you jump in a belt like that. The composition then of the positions in the men's sprint, and you can see proudly at the top are the 3 French competitors. Tournant the winner, Gane second, Rousseau third.